What's up, y'all? We on Talk Sauce TV right now, and we with KiKi Marie. What's going on, KiKi?
What's happening, y'all?
Yeah. So what going on, KiKi? What you got going right now?
Shoot, I'm in H-Town, where it's going down.
Righteous. So we gonna get right to it, man. KiKi Marie, Could Have Been House Season 2, right? Righteous. So tell us, how did you even get on Could Have Been House?
Andrew / Drewski himself, he sent a DM. He asked me to get on Could Have Been House on June 9th, 2024. I took it. I said yes. Told him yes.
So he flew you out?
Yep, flew me out, and he ended up flying me out in December.
He flew you out to what airline? Not Spirit yet.
Delta.
Ain't nothing wrong with Spirit, though. Ain't nothing wrong with Spirit.
Right, nothing wrong with Spirit. I ain't flew with Spirit yet, so I can't really judge him.
Damn.
So I actually do it myself.
Righteous. You flew first class? You had your first class?
I don't believe it was first class. I think you just said it was.
You had like a lot of people around you?
Yeah, there's a lot of people on there, but I was in the front
So
sometimes.
he might have not did the first class, but he definitely gave you a boarding pass.
Yeah, maybe not first class, but definitely a boarding pass.
Appreciate it, y'all. Shout out to Drewski, y'all.
Gotcha.
So on this show, I noticed myself that you and another rapper, she goes by the name of Honey Bands. She's from Dallas, Fort Worth area. I seen y'all had a bit of tension. Tell us about that. Like, tell us, how did that even start?
Well, at first, like, she had recognized me like the rest of the characters from the show, you know?
Okay.
So it was all good. Like, they all knew me off of TikTok and all that. This prior to the show, so. But you know, as you go in, they had a little people whispering in your ears and stuff starts happening. It took a little bit. And we were around people for a few days sometimes, not always, but sometimes you're around a bunch of people with a house full of people, you know, you might get house full of people, house full of others, you know, superstars, which you get a little, people are people, you know, at the end of the day, we might all be viral, some of us work viral, and some of us were more viral than others, but.
How has life been after Could Have Been? Life after Could Have Been.
I really been doing the same stuff. I mean, I was traveling before I Could Have Been. That's probably how I got recognized in the first place. And started traveling after it. I wanted to do South by Southwest last year, but my last SUV had broke down. You know what I'm saying? So.
You got a new one, right?
Yeah, got a new one. For sure.
Right.
And I love it. This one's better. Has a lot more features.
What you like about your car?
I like the panoramic roof. I like the push start.
You got a panoramic roof, y'all, and push start.
But I don't expose like what I drive because it's too federal.
That's right. I feel you don't want to let nobody know what you pulling up in and pulling out in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I get you. So as y'all can see or hear, KiKi has been making a little bit of ciabatta. It's enough to buy her a car with a panoramic roof and push start, y'all. So y'all better get y'all bands up out there. So back to that, like, so you and Honey Bands really didn't have any tension. It seems like it was more, you know, kind of just for the show.
Yeah, I think people could kind of indicate that. The only people that would not indicate that and really thought it was real, they gotta, you know, they must not understand that. Some people are already exposed. If y'all watch media, you know the whole industry has been exposed, but, you know, some people still don't get it. They get exposed all the time, still don't get it. That still ain't a pedophile. You got the evidence right in front of you. I love that rapper. It's still not a pedophile.
Not the Epstein files.
Right. I seen that rapper on the Epstein files. It's still not a pedophile. Like, what more evidence do y'all want?
Are there any artists that you know of that are in the game that may be?
I wouldn't say I know them, but, you know, I'm personal with them. I mean, I kind of have met pretty much majority of entertainers, but I would say it's the ones I associate with, you know?
Right.
In my circle. I'm not about to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to glorify pedophiles, you know?
Right.
Some people.
We've been seeing you performing everywhere. So you in Houston right now. Have you performed in Houston?
I just performed in Houston like 2 days ago.
Where'd you perform at?
It was called Drip Lounge.
The crowd was cool?
Yeah, the crowd was cool. They was recording me. They recognized me, you know, from TV. You know, they also recognized me from just, some people just already know who I was always on media, you know what I'm saying, going viral, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you know, every thread, every social media you can think of, I done at least hit 1 million on at least, like on at least a video. Really, I'll say really about 3 videos on every media, but I'll, you know, for sure, at least 1 million on at least a video on every page, but it's really several.
Right. As we can see, we got you on Sway in the Morning in the background, you know. So that's pretty lit. Tell us about that moment.
That was pretty big. You know, I was with, you know, Dominique, one of the big entertainers in the game. So, yeah.
So where can we find Dominique? Who's Dominique? Like, where'd you meet her?
Dominique is Lil Baby. Y'all could find Lil Baby at Lil Baby, you know.
Oh, okay. I got you. Shout out to Lil Baby. Dominique. That's his real name?
Dominique Jones.
Okay.
I know majority of entertainers' real name if I've been around them. If I've sat side by side with them or sat across the table with them, I usually know their name. They do their research on me, I do my research back. You know me, I'm the girl that always say Google it, you know? What we do.
So you been to Dallas yet?
Yeah, I like Dallas. Dallas is clean, Dallas is fire.
You performed in Dallas yet?
Yes, I performed in Dallas. I opened up for Zillionaire Doe.
Okay, Zillionaire.
Yeah, Zillionaire.
Yeah, you country?
Little country, my papa from Kentucky. Yeah, my papa Timothy McCaber. Y'all can look up his name on Google. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see his obituary date. You know what I'm saying? He was born, raised in Kentucky, and he did. He the country in me, you know what I'm saying?
I'm noticing saying a lot of full names, KiKi.
Not too federal, but you know, my grandpa, he passed away, so I'll just say his name just so if people want to validate, go back and be like, you don't sound country, you from Ohio, you from Canada, you can't sound country. Like, nah, my papa is from Kentucky. That's a southern state for those that are uneducated.
For the people that don't know, where are you from though?
My grandmother was born and raised in St. John, New Brunswick, Canada. So she taught me a lot, you know what I'm saying? She literally was with my granddad, you know, that had a mansion in Clayton, Ohio.
The same granddad we was just talking about?
Nah, this is a different granddad.
Okay.
My granddad of my dad's side married my Canadian grandmother.
Okay.
My grandmother on my mom's side, the country one, was with my other grandmother. They created my mom. So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody get 4 grandparents. They both gotta have 2 parents to create them parents. And then, boom, you get.
I know you've been doing your thing in the industry. It seems like you've been keeping your nose clean.
Subliminal, I love subliminal.
Ooh, I like that reaction. You seem like you like that.
That's my favorite
What's that song about, and who are you talking about? Are you just talking in general, or is that an actual specific shot?
I feel like everything was subliminal and subliminal. Artists keep it subliminal with me, and I keep it subliminal with them. They don't like the name drop. I don't like the name drop. So, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's like somebody I like, I name drop. I don't like name drop for artists that don't deserve to be name drop. But they be making stuff subliminal. Like, you know what I'm saying? I make state anthems, and sometimes it bothers a lot of signed artists. You know what I'm saying? Sellouts. You know. Not saying nothing to wrong.
I like that song, Sellouts. That's dang. That's one of your new tracks, like your latest.
Yeah, definitely.
Y'all go get that. That's on all platforms, right?
Yes, y'all can find it on iHeartRadio, Pandora, YouTube, Spotify, you know.
Apple Music, all that.
Yeah.
For sure. Y'all go stream Sellout. I've been hearing a lot of music from you, like Hood Brat. Hood Brat's one of my favorite songs right now that's popping. They've been playing a lot of you on 97.9 in Houston. They've been playing a lot of you on the radio all over the country right now. What is your favorite song?
My personal favorite song that I can just listen to all the time is crazy. It's subliminal, even though we just said it.
Righteous.
I don't know. Boost too, though.
Subliminal. I think I just seen a video of you performing. That was here in Houston, right?
Yeah.
That you performed Subliminal.
Yeah,
You had the crowd lit.
That was my little introduction, so.
Have you been getting any ops or anybody like been trying to, you know, beef with you or
most definitely
sneak dish you or any like you got any smoke in the industry?
They definitely be trying to sneak diss me. I be a gang stalked by entertainers for sure. They like to gang stalk me, and they like to look up information and stuff like that. And you know, things happen. But
and for those who don't know what gang stalking is, what is that? Educate us, enlighten us.
It's like gang stalk. You know what I'm saying? For example, entertainers, they gang stalk. A definition of gang stalk? I feel like, you know what I'm saying, they had little squads of people that check my page and stalk me, you know?
Right.
Or they fake, I'm not gonna say they fake gangsters, maybe they're real gangsters that like the gang stalk me. They're gangsters in gangs that like the gang stalk me. Or maybe they're not, I don't know what they are, but you know, I just call it gang stalking because it's still a group of people, like, you know, essentially it's still a group of people that like to stalk what KiKi Marie does in her life. And then, you know, subliminally, you know, lay their marks on me. You know, some like to imitate me, and some like to be clones of me. It's a couple that are little, KiKi clones, and But imitation is a sign of flattery. Like I said in my song, Could Have Been House.
I just had a good question for you. Like, what's some of the things that you find fun to do in life?
I do have an addiction to travel, going out the country, going to different states, just learning different cultures and stuff, I make state anthems to explain what I've seen in different states, because I always make a state anthem in the state that I'm in. I really go to the state and create a state anthem typically. So, Queen City, Charlotte, I made a North Carolina song, Ohio, that says for Ohio. Of course, I'm gonna do that in Ohio, Bitch again, it's getting cold in a bit, bitch again.
What state has been your favorite state so far?
Wow, my favorite state. Ooh, that's a hard one. I like Wisconsin. Ain't nothing better than Wisconsin, in my opinion.
What you like about Wisconsin? I've never been to Wisconsin. So what you like about Wisconsin?
It's Midwest. They dance. They say yop a lot. I don't know. They just a fun culture. They're the most upbeat, fun people.
I'm gonna have to check out Wisconsin for sure. You know any any spots that are recommended to hit in Wisconsin?
Everywhere. They got clubs. They got people that's just gonna come up to you and wanna shoot content of you just like this. They got people that's very influencer. It's like a influencer dance city. You just might be walking and you'll see people hitting the TikTok. You'll see a group of people just hitting the TikTok.
Right.
That's how.
So you like doing TikToks, we know?
Yeah, I like to get up and dance and express my creativity.
How long creative energy been a part of you? What do you think you get your mannerism or behaviors from? Out of your parents?
Well, like I said, having a little Canadian in me, having a little Midwest in me like my dad, having a little country in me like my papa from Kentucky, having a little, assertiveness like my mom. I feel like I'm just a mix of several different things. Various things. Then having a cousin that's been in Georgia for a lot of my life, I feel like a bunch of stuff at once, And then I've been traveling my whole adulthood, so it's I can't really be just, how some people, they dialect is just one way,
Right.
kinda. I feel like I make state anthems. I'm just used to switching my dialect, and when I make state anthems, my point of state anthems is to give back to these states. You know what I'm saying? And teach these kids geography. Oops, I said geology. Excuse me, y'all. Geography. That's all it is. But sometimes, like I said, artists think, these states is antagonizing them by making state anthems. But I'm just telling them, I'm in Tennessee. It's a lot of tears that I see. I didn't think it, what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right.
I didn't think Bitch Again is getting cold in the bed would make, artists angry. But, I didn't think Tennessee.
It's a song. We're gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up for you.
Indiana is so incredible.
It reminds me of that song, y'all. We're gonna pull it up, y'all, so she can see it. Look at this video.
But I really do think it's envy. People who get mad about my state anthems and think it's a threat to them when I make nice state anthems about their state. I feel like It's just a sign of envy. Sometimes they're a bigger artist than me, and they still be envious of my viralness, because they know that, I'm still viral, and it's just their fear of me reaching that point.
The Cold in Michigan song remind me of.
Dang! Why they got him at Cody Island looking like that? 11 million, wow. This 18 years ago, so this must be a classic. It sound like what it's like in Detroit, for real. It do be freezing out there. My car got stuck out there last year in February 2025. And the mechanic was trying to overcharge. The mechanics in Detroit charge way too much.
Damn. Shout out to Detroit, man.
Shout out to Detroit, though. Shout out to the D. I'm from the D, too. From Dayton. But shout out to Detroit, because I love Detroit as well.
All right, KiKi.
I got a female friend from Detroit, man, and I'm so glad she free, because I don't like when they be trying to lock my sisters up, I don't like that. I don't like when they try to lock, Detroit females up.
Okay.
Not cool.
you got anything exciting that the world doesn't know about you?
Yes, I'm pregnant at 114 pounds.
Whoa, that was just like, we didn't even get no type of warning or anything. You pregnant.
114 pounds and pregnant. I gotta add that because these folks be thinking I'm bigger than what I am. They be thinking I'm 130. I'm like, I ain't never touched 130 in my life.
What?
And I be like, yeah.
This your first time being pregnant?
Yes, pretty much, yeah. I mean, I guess like I learned that I might have been pregnant at 24 and miscarried, but this is my first time being pregnant for real at 28.
So how do you feel being pregnant?
It's not fun. Don't do this at home, kids. Feel me? If the dude about to ejaculate, y'all, get off of that immediately.
That's
It don't matter if he say he about to. If you the girl, you better get off of it, okay? Cause they not about to stop nothing.
Oh shit! Somebody that knocked up KiKi. So who's the person that knocked you up? You want to tell the people?
They tell you to stop running. That's what they about to tell you.
Or you brought somebody here with you. I'm not sure if this is your boyfriend or is this the baby daddy? Are you the baby daddy?
It's a child's father right here.
Okay, would you like to speak, man? You get on the. Okay, let's give him a seat. Let's get a baby daddy.
Get him a seat. We gonna give him a chance to talk. You want me to be around while he talks, or you want him to have a seat to
come
talk?
back here.
All right.
How you doing, man? This interview took quite of a turn. I mean, you've been in the cut. I've been over here like, man, who is this guy? I thought you was her security or something, or her boyfriend. I didn't know she was pregnant, so I'm like, this is amazing, man. So, congratulations, first of all. You know what I'm saying? Man, what's your name?
I'm Blaze, forever Blaze. You can look me up on IG and Facebook.
So tell us what you do.
I mean, shit, a little mechanic work, camera work, you know, videography. I'm into the music. I do a little bit of everything.
So,
for sure.
How do you feel about the whole baby, having a baby? This your first child, right?
I ain't allowed to speak on all that.
Okay. So, man, it's just good to, hear from the other side, man. Anything you want to let the people know or shout out to the people or...
I really have too much to say to the people for real. Not right now.
Okay.
You might catch an album coming soon or something like that.
Okay. You got a country accent to you, man. Where you from?
I'm from Georgia.
Okay, for
I'm from the South for real, though. We from Georgia, Florida line.
Okay. So you just pretty much travel around with KiKi?
To be honest with you, I did a lot of work and traveling myself, but I just tapped in with her like the last 2 months.
Okay. So, hey, damn. It's guys been waiting in line for KiKi, man, and you just happen to be the...
I guess so.
Damn.
I ain't never meet her on no social media type shit.
Okay, so this is gems for all you guys that was trying. He met her in real life. You didn't meet her on the social media, so that was the key, y'all. That was the key. That was the missing piece. Y'all just had to link up with her in real life. Y'all should have been popping up to one of her shows. Y'all should have been popping up to a meet and greet, but you didn't. Being with KiKi Marie, like, how is it being with KiKi Marie? Like, how is it?
I think that look just told it all.
Shit. Hey, man. Hey, I think we gonna see a lot of content from this guy, man. Like, I just feel like it's gonna be a lot of content from y'all too, man. And I look forward to seeing that, man. Y'all gonna give us more, you know what I'm saying, content?
There might be some more coming soon.
Okay.
Some exclusive shit. If so, y'all know if I'm in, it's gonna be exclusive.
Right, okay.
You know, I had to be extra.
Right. So, man, I ask you again, man, is it anything you want to tell the camera before we bring KiKi back, or?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so KiKi's back. She done went to the back, went to go get some snacks. You enjoy them snacks we got back there?
Yeah, y'all got some good mozzarella sticks. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my team, man. They know how to cook mozzarella sticks real good.
Hey, so
They
look
teaching
at
me how to
this.
cook, man. I had to learn that a little later than a lot of people, but we getting there. Well, people think I don't know how to cook, but I know how to cook,
Tell me what you
popcorn,
know how to cook.
toast with butter, bagels with butter and cream.
It's a lot of butter going on. So it's safe to say your life is about bread and butter?
I made some real hard food to make some grilled cheese. You really gotta put that work in. You gotta use the stove for that one.
Shit.
That was when I was hardcore cooking though.
Damn. So what can a man expect? What kind of meal?
I used to make my exes cereal. I used to ask them what type of cereal they wanted, whatever. Sometimes they didn't like that. Like him, you know what I'm saying? I'll make him some toast. He don't be wanting it all the time, but,
Nigga ain't eat no toast.
But
So you just
Football
surviving
player.
off toast at this point?
Hell no, that shit get football planted across the room. You ain't eating no toast. Especially if it come out the microwave.
at least I'm a decent chef.
Can you even consider that toast?
I know. I made him some. So when I was in Dallas, you know what I'm saying, I made him some, hot bread from the microwave. He wasn't going.
Damn.
He wasn't
Hot bread? Hot bread is crazy.
You gotta do what you gotta do when you cooking. Like a pro.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, people don't think I'm a pro at cooking, but you know what I'm saying, you gotta get an E for effort. So
I'm sure somebody can give us some cooking advice.
yeah, so if y'all wanna ever come up to me with cooking advice and start me my own chef so I can learn how to cook, I would love that. Cause I'm at the point where, hey, I'm pregnant. I gotta figure out how to make some food for my man and my baby. So otherwise, he gonna have to cook. We gonna have to either have to cook or.
Yeah, I know how to do that.
So I mean, at least.
But now I got it. Never mind.
Cause she tried. She's
tried. I
over
made
there
him
like,
hot bread. It ain't like I ain't
shit.
tried.
Right.
Hot bread is trying enough. Cereal is trying enough.
So man, I'm really looking forward to a lot of content by y'all. Man, hopefully this is the start to something amazing. Hopefully, Blaze, we can see some content from you, man. You got anything you got in works?
I mean,
You said you do a lot, like you do
I'm about to
music?
say, yeah, I've been plotting on doing an album, trying to drop an album for the year end. If I don't do it this year, I'm definitely gonna do it by next year. So it ain't no playing with that one.
Okay.
But I've been having my hands tied up, trying to get a couple situations in line.
Okay, understandable, man. He seems like a very busy man, y'all. Like, the man seems like he got his hands in everything. And KiKi is a very busy woman. She seems like she's finna get her hands on a cookbook.
Oh, shout out Top Flight, by the way.
Top Flight. What's Top Flight?
Man, it's a dispensary down here in Houston we've been going to. Yeah, they got some good stuff in there.
Shout out to Top Flight, man. Shout out to Top Flight.
Shout out to Top Flight, man. We hit some TikToks in there.
We did go to. I mean, matter of fact, what was the spot we went to yesterday, bro?
The
Southside for sure.
Shout out to the
They really cool. They really gave me some compliments and stuff like that. And they really be knowing how to dress out there at the Sauce Factory. So, you know what I'm saying? He got, nice customers, nice, merchandise, all that. So, nice product. I use the products, as y'all know I don't smoke and drink, but you can see the other customers and they happy as heck. So, y'all know.
For the one time before we close out, man, we on Toe Sauce, man. Shout out to Toe Sauce, man. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the Toll and the Sauce, man.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Shout out to tolls though. Texas got too many tolls.
Shout out to the whole Oklahoma, the whole Texas,
Shout out to Texas.
the whole South, all the way down to Florida, the Georgia border.
Yeah.
We on Toe Sauce, man. We signing out. KiKi Marie, Blaze, y'all got anything y'all want to say? Hey, this took a twisted turn. I didn't expect two people to be interviewing, but hey, let's get it. Y'all got anything to say before we close?
Shout out Rich Maserati.
Shout out to Rich, man. He always doing his thing. I appreciate him for setting this up. You know, that's my guy. That's our guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey,
Rich
shout out to
Maserati,
Rich
guy.
Maserati, man. Hey, we signing out, man. Y'all catch this interview. Like, share, comment, and also subscribe. Hey, man, say, man, we out.
Peace out.